Bam, baby. Consistency is key. Back at it. This will be our second episode in as many weeks. And wow. What about Tuesday? Okay, yesterday, we're just going to hop right into this. I have a fun couple of segments that we're going to get to. But first of all, our boy, Bo Nickel. I guess I'm hopping right into this.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, nice to see you guys again. I'm back also. Shockingly.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding.
What do you mean? We were here last week.
I know. I'm kidding. It's just awesome that we're back is like faster than usually.
Yeah, it's impressive.
He had to wake me up from a nap for this.
No, and I was actually on my bed like this.
About to fall asleep.
And then I heard your car roll up and it gave me a boost of energy. I was like,
let's go. Good.
Right now.
Yeah, Kellan came back from Trader Joe's and FaceTimed me, and I was like, wait, why is my dog getting really excited right now? Are you at my house? And then he was like, no. And then I hear a knock at my door.
I got her dog. He loves mint bones, the mint bones from Trader Joe's. So I got him those, and then I got my dog some random smaller ones because they're smaller. But the cashier guy was like, what kind of dogs do you have? And I said a wiener dog and a black lab.
Oh, Pitbull.
But he doesn't actually live with me. I have a Chihuahua and a wiener dog, and Bianca has the black lab, obviously. Pitbull mix. His name is Ringston.
Hound.
Bing Bing.
Yeah, he has 20,000 names.
Unlimited nicknames.
But yes, so I had a long morning.
Hard week, not gonna lie. Adjusting to the school life is kind of difficult.
Literally exhausted. Like, took it out of me. Like, and I have to stay up. I have to work late tonight after this. It's a long day.
It's hard because there's things I want to do like this, and then there's like school that I have to do, and it's like,
yeah.
Probably gonna let school fall off. No, no, I'm just kidding.
No, if that were the case, we would have filmed more than this summertime since we had free time.
But you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna start hitting you guys with 10-minute episodes after the UFC events. Because
sure. Hold him to it, please.
No. Yeah, hold me to it. Hold me back. I'm going to do it, I promise. And I'm gonna upload them that night, and you guys are gonna love it because there's gonna be new guys that we're gonna find out about that I just won't want to wait to talk about until next Tuesday. Because I have to do it at least after Tuesday because that's when the new rankings will happen. I was a little more relaxed this week because it was week 1, but then also there's no UFC last week, so it was I could wait. I could afford to wait a little bit longer, and plus I wanted to see how Dana White Contender Series is going to play out. And what did I do? I didn't really watch any other fights. There was a couple guys that I knew had some pretty good striking. Still don't know their names, but our boy Bo Nickel, the man with a plan. And I was going to, dude, that guy. I mean, he's so unbelievably good. But what I wanted to do a segment on this podcast was like biggest fights I want to see by next year. And one of them I put on Bo Nickel's UFC debut. But we already got the announcement today so luckily I waited, that he's going to be fighting Jamie Pickett. And I'm not going to do a lot of analysis right now. I think it's UFC 282, but Jamie Pickett, it's going to be a hell of a time because Bo Nickel is the man. And Jorge Masvidal even tweeted in during Dana White Contender Series, #I told you. And the guy, I mean, he's literally Khamzat Chimaev, and I guess that I'll just say it right now. I get the main fight that we all want to see is Khamzat versus Bo Nickel. You've never seen Bo Nickel fight,
no.
But the guy is must-watch TV every single time, and he has absolute.
Well, the fact that you're talking about him and he's not even in the UFC clearly
now he is. He just got a content.
Yeah, but I mean, like
he's
beforehand.
Got his tracked, baby.
That's
but he's got. You guys know he hit him with that little overhand left into a takedown, straight into a takedown, and then right into a triangle choke. And then did he try to have him in an armbar? And then didn't he finish him with something like I don't even remember. It was like I forget what he finished him with, but it was insane. Happened so fast, and the poor guy. I just feel bad for anybody that's to get in the octagon with him. But also now Jamie Pickett is a legit guy, but there's absolutely no way in hell that Bo Nickel is. It's going to be another Khamzat Chimaev show, and it just makes me think, honestly, though, is there's going to be more and more guys like this. They're just going to take the UFC by storm because it's no fluke that we have a guy like Khamzat and then a guy like Bo Nickel. Like, there's going to be hundreds of other guys that are going to end up coming in and doing the exact same thing. Because, like, even the 17-year-old kid, because Raul Rosas is an absolute beast, and they're in UFC 4 now. It's dope though. They put both Bo Nickel and Raul Rosas into UFC 4 because they
in the game.
They're like the most popular guys from Dana White Contender Series. Yeah, they're putting him in the game.
But he literally hasn't even fought yet.
Dude, I know, but it's freaking sick, and I cannot wait.
How cool is that for them?
It's dope as hell. And there's a long list of guys that I wish were in the game. Like Sean Strickland needs to be in the game.
How are these like vets not in the game, but then you have Bo Nickel, who's never fought yet?
I think it's kind of a cool promotion, though.
I think it's kind of unfair.
The biggest performer from the show, it just kind of gives you more of a...
Yeah, but if I have Sean Strickland, I'd be like, who the fuck is this Bo Nickel kid?
They don't give a shit if they're in the game.
I doubt it.
Do you think they actually care if they're in the game?
Do you know how vain people are? Like, no, yeah, you're right. It's a dog-eat-dog world.
I wonder if they get paid to be in the game, because there's guys that I don't even see fight in the UFC anymore. They're in the game, obviously, like the old guys. But then there's like some random dudes that I don't really see fight in the UFC, and they're in the game. But yeah, baby, dude, I'm gonna have to make an episode. I did it like last year, where I made an episode about who I think should be in the game that's not in there. But there's a few guys.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I
called it. Cheeto Vera. I literally manifested that, and now he's in the game.
Good.
Yeah, but so what do you want to do first, Bianca? Because this card is going to be absolutely insane, and then also I want to do that one game where you pick a couple random divisions and I try to name as many as I can.
Yeah.
In 60 seconds, we can do that, and then also
I think it would also be more of a challenge if you tried naming them in order.
No.
You don't think you could do that?
I don't think I can.
Really?
I can maybe do like the top 5.
In order?
Yeah, but no.
Oh, okay.
And then we had some sick-ass fight announcements. That one I'm extremely excited to talk about. And one, I also have like one sick-ass parlay that I think that you guys need to put some money down. Don't tell my dad.
Okay, well, let's get started then.
What do you want to talk about?
First? What do you want to talk about first?
I feel like since it's elementary school classroom vibe, maybe like a little warm-up for my brain should be
elementary classroom vibe, just because I'm here.
Yeah, but let's do the freaking... I've just kind of been excited because I want to know what division that you're going to pick, and I want to name... Because I was doing it in the shower a little bit, practicing.
You can't do that.
But there's a bunch of divisions.
So you don't know which one I'm going to choose. I'm going to go out of left field.
Okay, yeah. All right, hit me with the division and put 60 seconds on the clock, and I will try to name all 15 guys in the division. But I want
like a list to look at to like compare.
Yeah, look up UFC rankings on your phone.
Okay.
And then I will try to guess as many as I can. Just pick a random division, men's or women's. I mean, if you do the women's...
I'm doing women's.
I mean, I know women fighters and stuff, but that one's gonna be a little bit tough off the noggin, especially after going to school and cutting out wrestlers for 3 hours this morning at my internship. Come on, hit me with it. Hit me with it.
Okay, I'm gonna start the clock.
Okay, we're putting 60 seconds on the clock, and I'm gonna try to buzz out as many whatever division she picks fighters. This is a good test, dude. I remember when I was in.
Okay, get ready. Okay. List all of the ones for light heavyweight.
Yes, when?
Right now.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Hiro Prochazka, Glover Teixeira, Jamal Hill, Dustin Jacoby is in there. Frick, dude. This is so much pressure. Dustin Jacoby. Oh, Magomed Ankalaev, Anthony Lionheart Smith. Who else?
PC? PC?
Cyrano PC. Dude,
JC?
Who? Oh, Jimmy Crute?
Yep.
Yeah.
AM?
I don't know. Dude, this is so hard.
Did you already say Jan?
Yeah, I said like the top 5. Okay, this is so bad. Oh my god!
Let me pick a
terrible segment. This is what you call trial and error, baby.
Okay, that was you had 3 seconds left.
Okay,
let me pick more of a common.
Wow, that was so bad. Wait, can I look?
No, you can't study.
No, I know. I gotta look at them.
Here, let me name them off. Okay, so there was Hiri Prochazka, Glover Teixeira, Jan Blachowicz, Magomed Ankalaev. Alexander Rakic.
Oh, Alexander Rakic.
Anthony Smith, Jamal Hill, Dominic Reyes.
Oh God, yes.
Volkan
Ozdemir,
Paul Craig.
Oh, Paul Craig.
I said PC.
Paul Craig.
Johnny Walker, Ryan Spann, Dustin Jacoby, Jimmy Crute, and then Azamat Murakanov.
Yeah, good job. Is it Azamat Murakanov or whatever?
Yeah. Okay, I'll do a different one. Okay.
Okay. Well, hit me with one more, and then I can idiot Kellan here.
3, 2, 1. We're doing Featherweight.
Ooh, Maxi.
Okay.
Giga Chikadze. Arnold Allen. Sadiq Youssef. Who else we got? Brian Ortega. The Korean Zombie.
Who's literally the champion?
Volk.
Okay.
And then we've got another Calvin Cater's in there. Ilya Taporia's in there. Edson Barboza's in there. Bryce Mitchell's in there. Movsar Vloev's in there.
You're getting almost all of them.
Is Alex Caceres in there?
Yep, he's 15th. There's one more.
There's some obvious ones that I obviously know that I just forget.
I think you're forgetting 2.
Yeah.
Josh Emmett.
Yeah, Josh Emmett's obviously in there. Yeah, duh.
And then Dan Ige.
Yes, Danny. Okay, that's actually not that bad. 13 fighters.
I think you got.
Was that in 60 seconds? What's the timer at?
That was less than. Yeah. Just went off.
Dude, let's go. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Should I name a random division? You try to name 5.
There's no freaking way.
170 pounders. 5 170 pounders.
Is that Connor's?
Dude, why do you even have you as a co-host? She's literally clickbait. Clickbait. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you kidding me? No, flyweight is... Which one's Connor? I thought he was 170.
Well, yeah, he can fight it, but he's ranked at lightweight right now.
Oh.
Which is 155. 170ers? Kamaru Usman, Colby Covington, Hamza Chimaev. Huh. Some baseliners for you.
Oh, I was looking at flyweight.
Yeah, that's 125 pounds.
Yeah, so that's tiny.
That's a little bit tougher.
What about bantamweight?
Bantamweight's deep.
I want you to do it. Go.
Sean O'Malley, Piotr Jan, Aljamain Sterling, Adrian Yanez. Who else is a bantamweight, bro? Oh yeah, obviously Chito Vera, freaking Dominic Cruz, Song Yudong, Corey Sandhagen.
Chito Vera.
Okay, he's like one of the best in the world. He's towards the top. And then
Marlon?
Marlon Vera.
You can't call him Cheeto. I'm looking for Cheeto.
He literally goes by Cheeto. Marlon Vera. Okay. Ricky Simone's in there.
There's one that you're forgetting that's really big. Sugar.
I said Sugar Shane at the beginning, didn't I? Yes,
no, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Maybe you did. I don't think you did.
No, I 100% think I did. All right, the timer's got to be going off, dude.
I didn't start the timer. I was just doing that on
Whatever.
Okay,
dude.
wait. You give me a person and I try to guess which weight class they're in, because I can't guess people, but I can try to guess weight classes.
Okay. Francis Ngannou.
He's like heavyweight.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get it right?
Yes. Who's a good one? Brandon Moreno.
Is he a flyweight?
Yeah. I hope you know that.
Look, I'm good.
You were just looking at the flyweight list
I didn't look at the
5
list.
minutes.
I didn't really look.
Oh, Amanda Nunes.
I don't know the girls' ones.
She's 135, 145 pound champ.
So like average weight? What is that called?
Bantamweight and featherweight. It's the same for the girls. They just don't go up as high. What's a random fighter? Who's a guy that I really love that you Song Yudong.
Song Yudong. I feel like
I just said his name. Like, I don't understand why this is so difficult.
I think it okay, you don't need to call me out like that. I'm gonna go with either featherweight or bantamweight.
Pick one.
Bantamweight.
Yes.
Did I get it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because I said it about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, but I don't pay attention to things.
So you don't listen.
No, I do.
The key to listening and the key to understanding is listening.
I'm listening to see if you say these people's names. I'm not paying attention to exactly who the person is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yamhal Hill.
Middleweight. Up one.
I'm surprised you didn't think I was giving you a thumbs up there.
I almost did. I'm like, did I get that right? What's above middleweight? Light middleweight? Heavyweight?
We're just making new divisions. It's like boxing over here.
Light middle?
Light heavyweight.
Light heavy.
Yeah.
I said that.
You said light middleweight. Or you said heavy middleweight.
I don't know.
Who would be a good heavy middlewaiter? What if they had like a heavy flyweight?
That would be like so funny.
130 pounds.
How does that even work? See, I'm pretty good.
What do you think they should name the 165-pound division if they made it? Kind of like
maybe like weight? Yeah, like a
chiseled,
like dad bod. I'm just kidding.
No, dude. I think it should be something sick. Like
it should be like perfect,
like chiseled. Funny in the chisel division.
That actually sounds sick, but I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, that's actually that's the question the MMA community has to come up with. What would the 165-pound division?
They probably would
be?
Call it like middle bantamweight or like light bantam, something stupid.
The light welters,
like the combination between ones.
Dude, she name it the heavy lightweights instead of light heavyweight because it's between welterweight. Lightweight and welterweight is 155, 170.
So it would be called heavy lightweights?
Yeah.
That's actually fire. That would be so funny.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking sick. Okay. All right. So that was actually probably lost 17,000 brain cells while watching that or listening to that. I am extremely sorry, but I just thought it'd be kind of fun because
you actually suck.
I've just kind of been testing my dementia, like Alzheimer's. Like I'm just trying to do.
My dementia? You literally are the furthest thing.
But. So what did we have? We had some seriously awesome things happen, and then we'll get into the card. But I cannot wait any longer. As soon as just an absolute gift from heaven, a gift from God. At first, I was like, why in the world are they making this fight happen? But I guess the UFC gods want to spoil us once more, and they're going to give us Arman Tsarukyan versus Damir Ismagulov. And I told Bianca about this fight last night. I was thinking like, okay, why Damir Ismagulov, he's coming off a dub. Arman Tsarukyan's coming off a loss, even though my heart of hearts, I know this man won. Sorry, Mateusz, I freaking love you too. The lightweight's absolute savages there. Besides the point. Oh my God. Damir Ismagulov, I was thinking we need to keep these guys avoiding each other because both of them are going to climb to the top. Both of them are so good because we don't want to get another guy on a loss, okay? Because what if Damir Ismagulov pulls one out of the bag and absolutely beat... I mean, you're not going to absolutely beat. That's a little bit too harsh there. He scrapes out a victory against Arman Tsarukyan, okay? That means Arman Tsarukyan's going to have 2 losses. And I know he's hella young and it's fine, but I want this guy to get to the top because that's where he belongs. But then I was looking at it. Jalen Turner's there, okay? But like... everything else is really taken up. Damir versus Arman at 12. Damir at 12. Arman at 10. That's the only fight that really makes sense because Conor's sandwiched in there at 11. And God knows that Conor's not going to be fighting Arman Tsarukyan or Damir Ismagulov, okay? And then I think RDA wants to go back up and fight Brian Barberena or something at 170 pounds. And Rafael Fiziev is on the precipice of a title shot. So I don't think he would really go down farther in the rankings to risk his positioning. Or I don't even know if he really has a fight lined up right now. But Arman Tsarukyan, early analysis, Bianca, what are we thinking here?
Honestly, I don't know.
You know how much I love Arman Tsarukyan.
Yes.
And you know how I love Damir Ismagulov, okay? But all I know is right now,
I think Arman is going to win.
What separates this fight from other fights and actually makes this fight a little bit better than the Mateusz Gamrot fight, if you can even imagine it, is... I know that in the Mateusz Gamrot fight, it was really exciting because of all the takedowns and stuff, but we're just going to get a seriously high-level kickboxing match, and it's going to... The reason why I'm predicting this fight to be so amazing, besides the fact that both of these guys are so action-packed, is these dudes' willingness to not get down on the scorecards, and if they do, they're going to push the pace. So like imagine if both corners are saying that we think you're freaking losing. Imagine the freaking collision we're going to get them in the center of the octagon, because we've seen it against when Damir Ismagulov was losing to I think he was down around to maybe Guram Kutataladze, and we saw that man not accept that and was like, bro, I'm going to push the pace, throw all of my kicks in my arsenal, not let you take me down, absolutely sprawl so strong, and he can take you down too. But then just like the pace that this guy puts on, his striking is so unbelievable. So that's what I think that if anybody's going to shoot, it's probably going to be Arman, but I really am thinking that both of these guys are going to go tit for tat with one another. Like when one throws a kick, another's going to throw a kick, and then like this is why it's going to be so amazing. It's just going to be so fast paced, so high level, but also like it's just going to be kind of sad to watch because you know one of these dudes is going to have to go down. And my early prediction for this is just I really do believe that Arman Tsarukyan is the best lightweight on planet Earth. I honest to God think that. especially at his weight right now. Like pound for pound, I think he's the best in the world. And then obviously Demir is pretty young too.
That's a bold statement.
I'm just saying, dude. This is going to be fight of the year. It has all the makings for it. I just was a little bit sad. I was like, why make this fight? We want to keep these guys separated, and we want to keep them just climbing the division. But when you look at lightweight and how stacked it is, especially like when you get inside the top 7, all of the guys in the top 7 are legit title contender. So that just wipes away half the division of fights, you know what I mean? Because like in other divisions, guys are more willing to take lower ranked opponents because the division's a little more wide open and stuff. But like in this one, it's just like completely wipes it out. And then you freaking throw like Conor McGregor and Jalen Turner in there, and it's like no one wants to fight those guys.
True.
I mean like everyone wants to fight Conor. I mean, never mind. No one wants to fight Jalen Turner, but then Conor McGregor, he's surpassed amazingness. So he's, no matter where he's ranked, he can basically take any fight. He can literally just pick anybody and they'll say yes. Like it won't even.
But now it's crazy because like he's like he's just a big name now.
Clear yourself there.
Like
a little sippy whippy. Huh?
The other people are like more skilled than him, I feel like.
Oh, 100%.
Like it's crazy.
Connor's stuck in a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah, because he's so famous. Anyone, like any arena, he'll sell out. But it's like, if people come to actually watch like a good fight and skill, like it's not him.
Dude, this is why I'm saying, everybody is saying it, MMA is such about timing, bro. Like it is so unbelievably amazing how it was just, Conor McGregor was just the perfect storm of every element. Like if you look at the lightweight division right now,
Dana owes him his life.
Yeah. No, if you look at the lightweight division right now, if Conor McGregor, he would never become a champion in today's day and age.
Yeah, like
he will never beat Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
He won't beat Islam Makhachev. Any guy in the top 5, I have a serious, like, he has obviously a puncher's chance against anybody in the division, but just like overall skill set, Conor is so good, but like he's just not big enough to fight with some of these guys. Yeah, he is so good,
but it's just different. They're like different.
Yeah, but that just goes to show how perfect. Well, but that it also was like prime Conor when he was actually focused on getting, like, I think that the worst thing for Conor was actually achieving what he set out to do,
because then he stopped trying.
Well, he still tries and stuff, but it's like at the end of the day he's already accomplished everything, and he did everything that he set out to do. True. So it's like I don't know, you know what I mean?
I feel obviously, like it's different when your priorities change and he
doesn't care as much.
He became what he wanted.
There's no fear of losing really anymore for him, because he gets paid more than the winner.
Exactly, which is so sad.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's just what I wanted to say about. Got kind of sidetracked by Conor there, but the lightweight division is probably the most interesting in the whole entire UFC, just given the fact that the whole entire top half is like chopped off, and some of these guys that are, I don't know, literally, if being in lightweight division along with bantamweight, that would be the worst division to be in right now, because there's so many good guys that are just wanting to get in the top 15, and it's so difficult. And if you lose one fight, it can drop you down so much, because the guys at the top don't want to fight you. You know, even if you just lose one, even though if you're the best in the world like Arman Tsarukyan, you still have to fight down. And then we got a sick news. Bryce Mitchell versus Movsar Evloev is going to headline fight night in November, which is going to be absolutely sick. Mahina Rodriguez versus Amanda Lemos is on that card. That's going to be an absolute bang of a fight. Who do you think's
gonna win, Mitchell versus?
I think I said last podcast, I think he said Movsar. Yeah. Just because Movsar,
I think so too.
Everything that Movsar does, I think he does it a little bit better than Bryce. Bryce can't keep him down on the ground, and then also Movsar, when they're standing, he's not going to be scared to get taken down by Bryce, because he knows he can get back up and he knows he can stuff the takedown. So like the threat of Bryce Mitchell is basically everything that makes Bryce Mitchell really dangerous, I think, is basically nullified. But I could be so wrong. You know, it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
There are just some guys that you look at, you're like, you don't keep that guy on the ground, and Movsar's one of them. Same with like Arman.
Yeah.
What else? Okay, I guess we can kind of get into the card a little bit here. All right. There's one thing that I did notice that
you're like a professor, like going through their slideshow of like what today's agenda.
Next class, we're going to get into Mackenzie Dern versus Yan Xiaonan. The battle of Mackenzie Dern versus Yan Xiaonan.
You could literally teach a course on UFC.
Yeah, I could.
Because you're so knowledgeable.
I would love to have people ask me questions and help answer them and debate back and forth.
Are you sad I don't do that?
Session, boys. That's what I'm going to say. every time we do our podcast, it'll be like classes in session.
Oh, that's a good one. We should put that on a shirt.
Well, people watching this know more than I
And it's cute because I'm a teacher.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at us just educating people.
Look at us giving us our analysis that no one gives a shit about. Okay, ready? So this is my parlay for you fellas, all right? We have the most badass 40-year-olds on planet Earth, okay? Guido Canetti, Francisco Trinaldo, and Alexio Linick. What was this like a planned thing here? Because whose idea was it to get the most badass mid 40-year-olds on the same card? Like, what are the odds of that? Because that is already a very low population,
yeah,
and then to put all
low.
These cats on the same fight night is insane. And
that is crazy. They should call it like old man's night.
I mean, that could be probably one of the smartest things I've ever heard in my life. You should be on a marketing.
Okay, wait, take that out. Just kidding.
You should be on some marketing squad.
Old man's
We're
night.
Promoting old man's night at the UFC.
It is Grandpa's night in the UFC. We've got grandpas fighting each other.
Yeah. Okay, but
40 is not old. Sorry.
We get so sidetracked on here because there's something I want to tell her so bad right now.
What?
Okay, did I tell you how they're gonna put the Ted Lasso in the new FIFA game? They're AFC Richmond is going to be in the new FIFA game, so like Jamie Tart and all those guys.
No, you didn't tell me that.
Are gonna be in the game. So when I just said Grandad, that's what like Jamie Tart says to freaking Roy Kent. So that's what it reminded me of. Because we're just talking about old men. It's funny how things just really go down a rabbit hole with us.
I really hate you.
But
I didn't know that they were doing
almost
that.
thinking about buying the game.
No, because you like
play
Ted
as Jamie
Lasso
Tart,
that much?
Sam Obisanya,
Roy
Kent.
We should get
Daniel Rojas. All those guys.
Daniel Rojas, he's my favorite.
Daniel Rojas.
And what's the other guy's name?
Jamie?
No.
Sam Obisanya?
Sam. I love Sam.
Dude, I want to play career mode with him. I told Sheridan that and go home to...
Is he going to get it?
Huh? Yeah,
You're an anti-soccer fan, though, so you're fake for that.
I'm a pro Ted Lasso.
Yeah, but Ted Lasso is soccer. How could you not like soccer, you weirdo? It's the #1 sport in the world.
Yeah, because a lot of other countries don't have the greatest sports in the world, like football. Baseball,
football is like
basketball.
literally the worst sport.
No, football is the best sport on the planet.
It has the dumbest rules. It's the hardest to follow. The most injuries, head injuries, like long-term effect injuries. Literally, like horrible.
No, yeah, it is bad, but you sign up for.
Yeah, but it's
like so much fun to watch when you have your team and it's like hoorah, it's like rah rah, and you go like go Niners.
I will like go hurrah hurrah for baseball, for
I've never
basketball.
seen you once say hurrah hurrah at a baseball
really?
game. You're like,
oh yeah, that's why when I was at the Giants, I'm high-fiving everyone around us. Is that why when we're at the Giants?
You thought you were just trying to be swaggy because there's a bunch of Dodger fans around us. You're like, represent the Giants.
Dude, I'm high-fiving all these MILFs in front of me.
Oh yeah.
We're all getting friendly and you're just sitting there. Like, I get into the game more than you.
To watch the game.
You even say that. You say I get so into it, and you're really gonna sit here and say
she makes me uncomfortable. There's like Dodger fans to the right, to the left, and she's like I'm like,
okay, and then you're talking about, I love showing patriotism for my team. And then you're really going to say, I make you uncomfortable because I root for the Giants. Choose your narrative, buddy, because you're changing your mind, your story.
Have you ever seen that clip of like Chris D'Elia when he's talking to Theo Vaughn? He's like, I think you just start talking and don't know what's coming next. That's how I felt about what you just said right there. And that's how I feel about every time I do a podcast. Everything that comes out of my mouth, we don't know. It just sometimes comes out good, sometimes comes out
mine.
Bad. Yeah.
Sorry. That's life.
Yeah. Anyways. Dude, when Nacho's eating the toast. Have you seen Nacho Libre? When he's eating the toast. Anyways.
That's our favorite movie.
Let's get down to the
pound for pound.
Pound for
our favorite like comedy movie. God, that movie's
God, it's so good.
Oh my god, I just said, God, that movie's the best.
You're on fire.
Okay, you have to know the movie to get these stupid little sayings, but like, it's the best. I love it.
Dude, when he grabs the photo out of Encarnacion, he's like,
okay, but it's actually really relevant because it's about luchadors, which is wrestling, yeah, and we're talking about UFC. So we're not off topic too much.
No, luchador, dude. Yeah, you're not wrong. See, there's always, whenever you think we're super far off, just know that somewhere along the lines is a tie-in.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the mask?
Where's I have a Luchador Giants mask that I wore on one episode.
I thought it was hanging up.
I put it on one thumbnail of one of our episodes.
I know.
I'm not sure.
It was okay. Continue, sir.
So should we get back to the 40-year-old badasses? So we've got the.
You mean the old men? Sorry.
Yeah, old men night. So Guido Canetti versus Randy Costa. This is my parlay, okay? It's going to be really tough, but we're going to go Guido Canetti here, and we're going to go Alexio Oleinik, and then we're going to go Francisco Tonaldo. I don't know what the payout is on that. We can calculate that later. You can calculate that. But I think that's the main storyline of this card is all the old men are on this card, and they're not just a typical mid to early 40-year-old man, okay? These dudes will tear your head off. Guido Canetti, the pace he puts on, I think he's just coming off that dub over Chris Moutinho, who Francisco Tonaldo lost to Muslim Salikov, but he is still one of the most hard-hitting. Oh, no, he beat Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts. Yeah, he lost to Muslim Salikov, then he came back and beat Dwight Grant, beat Danny Hot Chocolate Roberts, bro. That was an impressive dub because I like Danny Roberts.
His nickname's Hot Chocolate?
Yeah. Hot Chocolate. I think he's from England. Yeah, he's an absolute killer. And so, God, get sidetracked every single time. And Alexio Oleinik coming off a dub too. Alexio Oleinik has he beat Jared Vandera, and Alexio Oleinik, as we know, has the least amount of fights in history. He's barely fought at all. Did that joke not hit with anybody? I don't think it hit. I just hear crickets right now. The man's is freaking 16-1. 76. Okay? That's more UFC fights I've watched in my life. Okay, he actually has more MMA fights than I probably watched events in my life. Just kidding. But no,
that would be impressive.
No. But the boa constrictor, I'm taking that. Guido Canetti puts the pace on you. Alexio Oleinik and Francisco Tonaldo, the sickest fighters that are above 40 years old. The best by far. And I don't know how they managed to align this.
What about Glover?
Yeah, but he's not fighting here.
And what about?
Yeah. Actually do ranking them.
Like we should do a ranking of 40-year-old men and older and rank them the best.
We should do that.
And call it old men ranking.
All right. I can make a post about it for sure. But yeah, that's the thing. But also what I was going to say is the best fight on the card, P for P, is going to be the opening nighter. Randy Costa, as we know, the Zohan, is absolute box. He was outboxing Adrian Yanez in the first round, like touching him up with his jab, and then he kind of like worn down. Yeah, the Zohan. This fight is going to be so good. I just want to see where Guido Canetti's at, even though he is coming off a big dub. It's going to be tough, but I think that he could have he could have enough in him.
He could literally get this
dub over Randy.
Play the next Zohan.
No,
in a movie.
Zohan is, and always will be, Adam Sandler.
That's not Adam Sandler. Zohan is Ben Stiller.
Wait. Ben Stiller! Oh, man, dude, I just had a blunder right there. Fuck. Wait, who is Adam Sandler that's funny? You guys got an F-bomb out of me. Wow, that's when you know I messed up big time.
Oh, yeah, because he doesn't do an F-bomb.
Ben Stiller, Zohan.
And it's every day.
Adam Sandler. Are you sure? Wait, yes.
Look it up. Do you want to fact check me?
No, I think you're right.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Not wrong. Oh, wait. Don't mess with Zohan.
Wait.
It's Adam Sandler. That's a recorded.
Wait.
That is an absolute recorded W. That is a recorded W. On tape. Okay,
wait.
On tape.
What's the one I'm thinking of with Ben Stiller?
Is it the?
He starts with a Z.
Is it
something like no? Go look up Ben Stiller right now.
Oh wait, no, yeah, that's
what's the one?
Zoolander. Absolute. This is how much control she has over me. She made me think I'm wrong. She made me think I am wrong at something I'm right at. Like when
I wouldn't say it's control.
Like when we were watching Don't Worry, Darling, I clearly remember you can't die. Spoiler.
Okay, you can't say.
Yeah, okay, it's really too. I can't say it. But she was trying to tell me something. And I looked it up and showed it, and she's like, "No, you're still wrong." I'm like, "Okay."
No,
well,
okay. The only reason why I absolutely shut down your theory was because throughout the movie you had like 3 other theories that were wrong. Like completely not.
Wait, so you're saying like I kind of like ruined my credibility?
We're gonna need, I was like, okay, anything you say I'm not gonna believe then, because we watched the same movie and completely had different like outlooks on it, and I'm like, okay, maybe we should rewatch it because there's some things I don't think he picked up on, but there was one line that they said that I didn't catch that it was something else. So
okay. Anyways. Randy Costa versus Guido Canetti is the fight to watch out for. The prospect we have to watch out for comes out of Shoot the Box with Charles Oliveira, and the Willie Cat he lost to Julio Arce in his UFC debut, but he was one of the dudes that I made that list with Jalton Almeida, Chidi Njokuani, and Javid Bashara, my favorite prospect so far for 2020. I made that a few months ago. Daniel Santos is gonna be fighting John Castaneda, and Daniel Santos was indeed one of my favorite prospects, even though he lost. And what just makes him so exciting is he's so unbelievably tough, and then obviously such a dynamic striker. And he just showed a lot of potential and talent against a tough Julio Arce in his UFC debut. Like, that's asking a lot of a young guy to fight Julio Arce. And Daniel Santos, young. And he's going to have a tough test in John Castaneda. John Castaneda is he's strung like 2 together, but this is going to be a really good fight. It's at a catch weight of 140. I'm pumped for this. The Sexy Mexi versus Daniel Willie Cat Santos. That is going to be also a fight of the night contender, I think. If anything else, it could be a showing out party for Daniel Santos just to prove how good he is. And then obviously I want Hany Barcelos to bounce back. Sadiq Youssef's probably going to. Shout out to Shanus for taking that fight on short notice. Randy Rude Boy Brown. I don't know, dude. I just have a feeling that the old men are going to get the job done here. And then obviously my prediction is that Mac Dern is going to beat Yan Xiaonan. But if Yan Xiaonan can keep it on the feet, she obviously has really good striking, so it's going to be interesting. But Mac Dern, Mackenzie Dern, Yan Xiaonan struggles against wrestlers, as we saw.
She just bothers me.
Like if the fight I'm not. Yeah, I think that Yan Xiaonan probably could get back to the feet against Mackenzie Dern. It's going to be fun to see.
That will be,
because Mac Dern's not like a. She's really good on the ground.
Mac Dern.
I like saying that.
It's Mackenzie Dern. 1, 2. That you saying Mac Dern is the same thing as me saying Canes or saying, what's the other one you hate?
Mackenzie's just so much longer.
No, it's not. Like Mac Dern.
Mac Dern.
What's her nickname?
Sounds like a McDonald's thing.
What's her nickname?
Huh?
What's her nickname?
I don't think Mackenzie has a nickname.
So you're just calling her Mac for fun?
I just say Mac.
What's that one? What's the other one you don't like that I say? Raising Canes. I call it Canes, and some reason that bothers him.
Like, count on.
No, like 4 times. And then, but I can't call it Canes, even though it's what everyone calls it. And then, what's the other one you didn't like that I shortened?
Dude, I don't freaking know these questions off the top of my head.
Yes,
like,
you do.
If you're gonna bring it up and call me out, like, actually know what you're saying.
There's 2 things that you hate when I shorten, and you've literally made a deal about it. Don't even give me sacks.
Whatever be. Whatever.
Okay,
let's
Mac.
You wanna run through this and give our whatever. What is it? It's our 13 fight parlay. We'll give our 13 fight parlay. Guido Canetti. We'll go Stoliarenko. We'll go Felipe Lins. We'll go Brendan Allen. All-in Allen. We'll go. I don't skip the Joaquin Silva just runs. I have no idea. Tabitha Ritchie, Alexio Linick. We'll go Vyacheslav Borshev. We'll go Daniel Santos, Sadiq Youssef, Hany Barcelos, Francisco Trinaldo, and we'll go Mac Dern. Why don't you like when I say that? Come on, B-Comp.
Because there's so many things you give me shit for. I forget we're in front.
You like Harry Styles, and it's so annoying. He looks like a creeper in the new movie, just to let you know. No, he doesn't. He's dating Olivia Wilde. I didn't know that's how they met, though.
Yes. That's what sparked their love.
We're going to get canceled. What was one thing I was gonna say? The last thing. So we got the best 40-year-olds. Oh, Michel Olszejczyk. I talked about him with. I wanted him to fight Fluffy Hernandez. It's gonna be sick now though, because Michel Olszejczyk, he's gonna be fighting Albert Duraev. Plug it back in. Bianca unplugged her mic. You're fine. You just plug the XLR back into the mic. You just line up the 3 holes, and you stick it back in. Yeah, you're fine now. Becca, it's fine now.
How long was that unplugged for?
Oh, I have no idea.
Do you think it was unplugged the whole time?
It might be.
No, I don't think it was. Actually, I don't think
it was.
Do
you remember vividly unplugging it?
No, I just feel like it couldn't just come undone unless it was already unplugged.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I guess we'll have to go back in here.
Frick, man. But yeah, Fluffy Hernandez, I wanted him to fight Michel Olszejczyk, and now I got the alert. Like, they think it was the day after I made the podcast that he's going to be fighting Albert Duraev. And Duraev's going to be good. It's going to be a perfect test because Duraev's going to try to take Mikel down. And it's going to be a sick test to see if Mikel can stay on the feet. Because if it does stay on the feet, it's going to be a long night for Albert Duraev. Just because Mikel is not afraid to close the distance, and his boxing and head movement is so good. He's hard to hit, and he throws absolute bombs. And he's going to be hard to take down. So it's going to be a tough matchup on Duraev's part. But it's going to be a great test for Mikel, because Duraev's going to be looking for the takedown. And obviously we already talked about Bo versus Jamie Pickett, but then there was a rumor that Mark Zuckerberg was going to rent out the entire UFC Apex for the Mackenzie Dern fight, and Mackenzie Dern said that at her press conference.
Wait, why would he do that?
And I was like, that has to be illegal. And then Dana White came out and said, no, that didn't actually happen. That's total bullshit. But
wait, why would he?
Just because, I don't know. There's just like a rumor floating around. But my question to you is, if you could rent out an entire venue just for one game or like one event, what would it be?
Harry Styles, and I'd be the only person.
No, a sporting event. Oh my! You and Olivia would be there.
I just make eye contact with him the whole time.
You and Olivia backstage.
Backstage, she sits
with
in
her children.
She stands in the pit like with people and dances. Yeah. Okay, sure. If I could rent out one thing.
God, I swear to God, if your mic was unplugged this entire time and it just sounds like me talking to myself, I'm going to lose my brain. My brain's gonna be lost.
I don't think it was unplugged the whole time.
I swear to God. I hope to God. I hope to God.
I really swear to damn God. If I could rent out a whole stadium, it would probably be for one of your favorite sports teams, and then just invite your entire family.
Okay, what performer now? God, what a freaking lame answer.
It's like, I don't have any favorite sports teams. You said what sports plays? I don't have a favorite sports team.
You wouldn't have a favorite? Well, you love soccer so much. Well, you want to rent out a soccer stadium?
To watch Cristiano Ronaldo.
I don't even know a team. I don't even know what.
Maybe
some club.
I don't know. I shouldn't say anything. For performers, it would probably be Harry Styles, and I would have you come with me.
Yeah, right. What? If you could rent out Harry Styles, you'd want to go alone.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'd bring you. You like Harry Styles.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
Actually, some of his songs I would go to like Cage the Elephant or something. That would be fun.
Can we just let's sign off. We're signing off now.
You're just stressed
You're having too much fun this episode. You gotta dial it back.
You're stressed that my mic's not working. You want to see? That's how you want to end it.
Kinda. But
I think it was working the whole time. Maybe I just accidentally hit it with my pinky.
Can I just give you a little bit of food for thought just to end your day after listening to this way too long podcast? Here's some. Just imagine this. Kellan's biggest fights that I want by next year. There will be more to come. One of my most favorite fights that's going to happen is going to come in this upcoming month with Charles Oliveira. And my biggest fight that we have to do. Ready? I want Jailton Almeida versus a top 5 heavyweight or light heavyweight. Preferably like Magomed Ankalaev. I think that would be absolutely sick. Or heavyweight. I don't really care. He would probably beat any top 5 heavyweight. Honest to God. Because he can take you down. I don't think there's any heavyweight in the world that can probably stop one of his takedowns. Like throughout an entire fight.
That's a bold statement.
Maybe besides Johnny Bones. But next one. I think this is the one. This is the one fight that this whole world would stop for a second and tune in for. Can you guess?
Someone with Islam Makhachev.
Hamza versus Colby.
Oh.
Hamzat? I think that's the fight.
Oh wait, I think I meant to say Hamzat. Monkalaev? Wait.
Hamzat?
What's his last name?
You just made an MMA mythical character. Hamzat Monkalaev. Hamzat Ankalaev? It's Hamzat Chimaev. Dude,
Monkalaev. That's a mix of two last names.
If Hamzat and Magomed Ankalaev had a baby, holy moly.
Monkalev.
He'd be a champion of Monkalev.
That'd be crazy.
That's a cute name.
That is a cute name.
I'm gonna call her dog that now.
Oh my god, Monkalaev.
Monkalaev.
That's cute.
Hamza versus Colby. I think we all want to see that. We all know why. Colby gonna try to take him down. Hamzat's gonna stuff it. Hamzat's gonna try to take Colby down. Colby's gonna stuff it. And then we want to see Bo versus Hamzat. I guess Hamzat's just all over the board. We want to see Hamzat fight everybody. He's just become the villain now after UFC 280. But yeah, I think that's all that I really wanted to say. Sorry, clipping this sucker is gonna be really interesting, especially if Bianca's electricity went out on her side.
I don't think it did, and if it did, it would have been for like a minute.
It better not have, I swear.
I swear, okay, too. Guys, I'm gonna not hear the end of it. Pray for me, guys.
Well, yeah, and the camera angle of this too is probably a little. Yeah. All right.
Really? Then check your camera angle before we start, or put the phone up yourself if you're gonna complain. Bye, everybody.
Thumbnail.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wait, let me smile. No, I like my hair behind me. Okay.
I keep this in too. I don't cut it out.
Smile.
Let's go. Signing off here from All Gear No Game Studios.